Hey guys, how you doing? It's me. Is the ticker on Twitch up all right? Yep, it is. Cool. Yeah, let's see how bad this game actually is. So for those of you who do not know the context of like what is exactly going on here, it would seem I may have made a very horrible purchase decision for the sake of morbid curiosity, let's say. So this game apparently is really hated. People say it does live up to the very cursed part of its name, and that the game is complete dog shit. Even though, according to the store page, it says that the ratings are mixed. Although, to be fair, there only are 1,900 ratings, which is pretty low. And from what I heard, this game might actually be the game with the most refunds within the shortest amount of time. Let me check if that's true. Most refunds. Game with most refunds. Shortest amount of time. So according to most people, at least online, it would seem that this game sets a record for the most refunds in the shortest amount of times. And this means that this game actually beats out No Man's Sky, the game that at its worst was basically considered a scam and people were refunding the game because they thought it was a scam. This apparently did worse than that. So we may be in for a ride. I don't know how bad it is actually. I have not actually played the game. I just bought it. And I'm already regretting how much the game costs. Where's my controller? I feel like this game probably requires a controller. Gem Drop Game Studios. So they were actually credited in this, huh? Jujutsu Kaisen. This game is probably not gonna Jujutsu my Kaisen at the very least, I get the feeling. Gem Drop Games. I believe that's the other company that was actually involved in the production of this game. Funnily enough, their name is actually not like up on the website for, or it's not on Steam actually. Should I have my face up on screen? Oh wait, it's not up. Okay, wait, give me a second. Like everything is not up. I need to like do this. What the fuck? What's going on? It's doing the horrible. It's doing that shit, huh? Okay, already not getting good vibes from this. Already not getting good vibes. Okay. Sure. Let's try that again. Oh, hey, middle. Hope the day's been good so far. And let us explore how bad this is together. You and me and every other foolish soul who ended up on this stream. We'll find out together how bad this is. Would it even show up? Oh. That said though. Today refusing to rain, it's been alright. I mean the refusing to rain. Hopefully the omelette didn't get onto you when you were trying to flip it though. How information do I use code using this course by bundle no information. We collect information you provide us to refine. Some we collect information when you create an account, direct other users upload images or sell request customers without information we may collect include your username, password, email address, photos. Photos? What do you mean you're collecting my photos? Like I mean we're already here. IP address. I don't like that they're collecting my IP address. I mean I know it's like kinda necessary, so but like I don't like that. This looks very cheap. This looks very cheap. I mean like I'm not gonna complain about the animation since the animation is from the anime itself. It's not like they did like anything to like fuck that up. But like all they did was add a top menu, the most generic looking top menu, and like a black bar at the bottom. Like, yeah, they did. They just did. Here we go again. It's fine. You see, Infodave? At least this time, the game is in English, so you guys can actually understand what's happening, right? That's great. Right? You guys get to actually understand what's happening this time around. Also, there's online versus co-op and lobby before the story mode, but at least they added a story mode, so like, that in and of itself makes it a little less bad, because that means that they actually maybe did think about the fans a little. So let's try the story mode. Yeah. That looks very off. On what seems like that's how I die. No! But either way, I hope you've been doing... Hopefully the work isn't too rough though. It sounds like, yeah, work again.
If only I hadn't eaten it. You're a strong kid.
Oh god, it's in English. No! Where's the dub in English?
Sorry for the wait, Yuji. Huh? What's wrong?
Sorry for the wait, Yuji. Can I change it now? What did bro eat a finger? I mean, it's probably like some fingering thing he did.
Now, which mission should we go on? Looks like you
Can I
pick a
go back up?
chapter.
Where's options? Options? No, hey. Rob, hope you're doing good. Display language. No, audio language Japanese, yes. Why is the voice so soft? The voice is softer than the music, like...
Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen.
Okay. I should keep a log of everything that we are seeing so far, because this is probably going to be important to me later. Give me a second. Let me just open a notepad on the side or something, just so that I can like log all of this for posterity. Put it down here. Okay, voices are softer than the BGM. Cool. Let's see how bad this relationship chart. I hate anime as well. It's so damn boring. I mean, that's fair. Like, it's shonen-y, so like if you're not into shonen stuff, it probably will be very boring. I can imagine. Like, I agree with you that I don't find it that entertaining. It's okay, I guess. Like, I'm not into shonen stuff, so I find it boring because I don't like the genre itself. But for what it is, it's okay. Like, objectively, within the genre itself, it's probably the best shonen thing that exists like in modern day right now. No, hey. Hope you are doing good as well. I was doing something. Wait, I was trying to do something here. I don't remember what I was doing. Okay, wait. Let me change this real quick. I just want to see the menu in Japanese. I'll change it back after. So over to that meme spawn out of it. I wouldn't be surprised, yeah, that people will be memeing on it as well. Right, like even the Japanese text, like this is probably a generic font. I feel like I could find this font in Photoshop, to be honest. Like, Ooh, I don't like it. Okay, let's go back to English. Have you ever cut open a jackfruit? I have eaten a jackfruit, but I didn't cut it open myself, so... No? Reduce the opponent's team gauge to 0. Oh, it was lagging, okay. Even the shonen stuff, I like Naruto. Bleach is okay, a lot of other titles. It's just this anime is about stupid action, not this action, but stupid action. Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah, Bleach was okay. Like, I feel like now that it's over, people look at it with a lot more nostalgia as well. But it really, I agree with you that it was okay. But yeah, I don't know with this one. I only watched the first season and I was like, yeah, I guess it has a bit more humor than like some of the other shonen stuff as well from the recent years. But I didn't watch it past the first season, so I really do not know like how it gets. All I know is that it is quite loved, and that's about it. Yeah, the English dub is ass. Okay, I do not like. They added autoplay. Okay, that's one step. I'll give them that as 1 point positive for the thing so far. Right, we have moved from 0 out of 10 to 0.5 out of 10 because they added an autoplay feature. Oh, but the autoplay stays on screen when it's playing, huh? Okay, we will take away the 0.5. Like, the fact that autoplay stays on screen is a little distracting. The one we cut in like Holy Damn, there was a very sticky glue substance that was a bit hard in an item board. Yeah, I mean, but it do be like that though. Okay, here's the thing with this style of tutorial window things. Like, I feel like they didn't have to do it like this. You can dash with L1, you can jump with X. I feel it's a little unnecessary to have that. That's very floppy, holy shit. Something feels very off with the jump. Okay. Dash jump? Okay. How much you got this game for? Well, funny you should ask that. I think this game costs like 8,400 yen. This does not feel... It's only sinking in now. This game costs the same price as like Call of Duty. It started really good, but it's in the much of dumb action. Oh my god, victory, yeah. Like but yeah, it felt like the first arc for Bleach was a lot better. Okay, I should just go hit me. This is streaming another 2 hours and refund the game. We're gonna make a video about this, hopefully. I mean, that's probably not a good thing, but like... Bruh. He's just sliding around. He's just sliding along the ground. This looks so cheap. And then slides. It literally does. Drop kick. I mean, like, at this point, I'm not surprised that Bandai Namco made a game like this, but like... No, Bandai, what did you do? Huh? Wait, this is not a ranged attack? Is it? Oh, it is. It's so hard to tell. Because, like, he kicks the rock, it turns into a blue flame, and then it flies at the guy. You just poke him in the dick. I feel like this pop-up window is very unnecessary. I can understand there are some genres where like having a pop-up like tutorial window like this is fine. But I feel like for this game specifically, you don't need to do this. Because even if I ignore this, they'll show it to me. Oh, they don't. Wait, so like if I don't read the thing, I have no way to go back to the controls? Wait, what's the controls? Do I need to do that? Wait, what do I need to do? Like, I'm not memeing, like... Combo techniques and attraction techniques. I mean, it went up. I don't... Attacks that raise your color. Okay, I actually need to read this then. I feel like this is very unnecessary for an action game. Like, if you're gonna do an action game, you don't need this pop-up. You can just have the text be on the top right like they were doing for the first half of this tutorial. Like, this kind of breaks the tempo of the entire thing, especially when you consider that this is supposed to be an action thing. Right, like, there is a reason why, like, in something like Dark Souls, they never did it either. It's because, like, taking the player's time away to force them to read text, where you could just, like, get them to learn it during the action feels a little, like, of a waste. Things that raise your curse energy are called extraction technique. Hit enemies with extraction technique. When you raise some point, curse power increase. Leveling up strengthens your curse technique, allowing you to deal more damage. Okay. What am I supposed to... Press square repeatedly to unleash combo techniques that Press square repeatedly to unleash combo techniques that mix extraction techniques and cost energy techniques. If you have sufficient cost energy when you unleash a combo... All damage nullified while guarding. Still think the metrics represent a guard break. You skill. If you got any message and attack, then giving you a chance to counter attack. Okay. He did the he did the Dragon Ball shit. Holy shit! It just teleported up behind me. Okay, there's a bit of a... There's no time to actually, like, do the perfect counter they're talking about, but okay. This looks very cheap. Like, for a game that costs as much as it does, this feels very cheap. Oh, the dodge is an iframe, okay. Hit enemies action and raise your card. Use skills to raise enemies to defeat. until use curse hit with extraction. Leave it on the enemy.
僕についてこれるかなダメまだ出せねえ時間はいい感じだな
You know what goes through my mind while I'm playing this? While I play this, all that I can think of is the Dragon Ball like fighting game that's actually played at Evo. And then I feel even more disappointed.
楽勝
Ah, this game was terrible, wasn't it? Indeed it is, which is why we are playing it. It's a part of my morbid curiosity to figure out how bad this game actually is. Like, I'm actually curious, like, how bad it is.
磁力の源は負の感情君の言うあの時は怒りや恐怖に満ち
If that makes any sense. This gameplay looks pretty mid. Yeah, I mean, like,
みんなわずかな感情の火種から磁力を捻
it,
出
it, it is pretty mid, is the thing. Like, the whole thing so far feels very,
感情が触れた時
not good. It does not feel good so far at all. But I'm kind of curious, like, how bad it actually is. And the tutorial does not feel good at all. So far, like, I do not like the way they executed the tutorial. Real Man's Scanner has been unlocked. Okay.
始めよ
Oh wait, that's the name of the... Oh, that's the mission's name. I thought we get to use Sukuna or something.
う始めよ
Wait, how far ahead did we skip in the story?
どの任務がいいかな始めよこれでいいのか勝つぞ
I mean, it's not the worst thing that Bandai Namco has made in the entire history of the company. But I feel like just the tutorial alone makes me feel like they did drop the ball really hard with this one. Like let's not forget that Bandai also made like Pro Golfer Saru back in the day. Like they are a veteran of making shitty games at times. You know what I'm wondering right now though? Right now this entire scene is being played with no voice or like anything at all, right? And they're just giving us a summary of what happened. Why couldn't they just use scenes from the anime? I mean, they did use scenes from the anime for the main menu itself. Like, why couldn't they just use it here as well? Like, the actual animation rather than just like still frames from the anime. Like, right now, this feels very cheap. I'm just sitting here listening to typing sounds in the background. More importantly though, I guess, like what should we do after this? I mean, like I'm not gonna do this for too long since it's probably gonna like kill the sanity for you guys. I mean, I'll eventually finish it just for like a video or something in the future, but like... Should we play... Is anyone still interested in playing Mahjong? Like, we could like on another day. Or like on the weekends, like... Oh, wait, what the fuck? You see that? What the fuck? Awaken move? Oh. Can I do it? Awaken move? What did I even do? I'm pushing L2 and R2, but like... Like, it's over? Like, it feels, yeah, like, I don't know what to say right now. Like, it's not good. This game blows. Yeah, that's why we're trying it. Like, it's purely morbid curiosity at this point. You know, it's the feeling of like, you know, you see a fire on the stove and you're like, you know, I wonder how hot that fire is, and you stick your finger into the fire. This is basically that. Like, I'm going into this with the full understanding that this game is shit. I'm just curious of like, how shit is it? It's not good, but it's not like on the like worst games of the year sort of level, but it is really not good. No, actually it might actually be on that level. I wonder if this game is actually like, if they're still doing the Kuso Game of the Year like ranking for this year. And I wonder if this game would actually be on there. If they're actually doing it. Oh, the thing isn't even running anymore. Huh? Even appreciate good things need to submit something cringe once in a while. Yeah, I think there was a line like that in like what was it, the Sword of Damascus or something? Or like there was some Chinese thing as well where the guy like licks a liver, like he has like a liver that's just suspended on a string. He would lick the liver to remind himself of like the like sufferings of life, or like how painful life is or something. It's basically all of that combined, right? We need to like suffer this and see how bad it is, and then it'll remind us of like what a good game actually is. Because like right now I'm sitting here and like all that's going through my mind is that I paid the same price that I would have paid for Call of Duty for this game. And like Call of Duty nowadays isn't a fantastic game, but even then, I feel like for the same price I would enjoy that more than this. Speaking of good games, I've been playing Hades 2. Hades 2 was an actually good game. Like, I think it was the second highest, like, wishlisted game on Steam up till today. No, it was the highest for a while. And then, like, Manor took over its position as the highest wishlisted. But to be fair, at that point, Hades 2 already came out. So, like, it's not like it was gonna go up anymore. But the game looks really good. I really want to play it. But instead, I spent money on this game. I'll probably get Hades 2 next month when my like pay comes in, because like I'm really strapped for cash this month. Bro, like, this, what the fuck's with the dodge? Like, look at this. He's just standing in the air. Also, I just... How far into it are you so far though? I'm actually curious like how good the game actually is for Hades 2. Like, I know it's a good game, but I'm just curious like how good so far, because I have not tried the game yet. Instead, I ended up purchasing Manor Lords, since that game was also fairly affordable. And I managed to get that game's like price Rather, the game's cost covered by the company as well, so I ended up playing that instead.
楽しくなる
これなんだと思うついてくれる肉の
終わりじゃないぞ
ついてくれやるねこれなんだと思う術師おあいたほっセンスあるねお
そこだ
やるねほっついてくれる
貴様か
逃げた方がいいんじゃない相手が悪すぎたね
That was a battle.
面白い
I'm actually getting.
言ったでしょ僕最強だって
I've been absolutely destroying it. This is not the normal early access content. Now it's really running the absolutely hard optional challenges. Hostile +1. I don't even know what the relationship strength is supposed to do. Like they just like throw it out of nowhere. Like I'm supposed to know what it means.
大丈夫だった
驚いた本当に制御できてるよ
でもちょっとうるせえんだよなあいつの声がする
それで済んでるのが奇跡だよ何したんですか気絶させたの目覚めた時スクナに体を奪われていなかったら彼には器の可能性があるさてここでクエスチョン彼をどうするべきかな仮に器だとしても呪術規定にのっとれば
The funny thing is the animators they just pen the image. Yeah, no, I mean like to be fair, the animators are already so underpaid from like actually animating the anime for this that like they probably were too busy dying to actually be able to animate for this game as well. The funny thing is the fear mechanic only gives you rolls up to 20 and something like that. It goes all the way up to 55. Huh. I've been hearing that Hades 2 got too political, like representing Almas's or Beast wheelchair, but 50% of color, basically telling him the god of America and gender. It's just a gameplay, so I'm sure the game is still good. I mean, like with that whole thing with representation, I have not played the game, so I don't know how like over not on the head, not over the head, on the head it is, I guess. Like if there was some like gameplay reason why they decided to go with that, I'm sure maybe it's fine. But wait, Hermes? Isn't Hermes supposed to be the one who like runs around really fast and all that, and like hands people messages? They are in the wheelchair? Like it's only clicking my brain now that like Hermes is the one in the wheelchair. Like that feels like some very ironic shit if that's what they did. Hello? My controller stopped working. Wait, hello? Oh, okay. How many chapters are there?
チャプターが選べるみたいだ
Wait. This is a very lazy like menu. Like what the fuck? Wow, pick an outfit. Gee, I wish I could see the outfit while picking it. What do you mean? Oh, that's horrible. That's actually horrible. What the fuck? I can't see. I have to like. His hands are really big. Like he has like they gave like Fushiguro like those yaoi hands. Like what the fuck is with his hand? Oh, Pisces is a wheelchair and his prosthetic leg. Yeah, Hermes is just Asian. Oh. Okay, yeah. This one I was surprised because like if they did that to Hermes, then like it feels like it would make like some plot related reason why that happened. But like Hephaestus in a wheelchair with a prosthetic leg. I mean, he is a smith. Like It feels weird, but you know, still, that's so bad. Yeah, like I have to like scroll it every time. This is horrible. Very bad UX design. Like that is absolutely horrible. Like there's no reason to do it that way. Like every single fighting game in the world has already proven that you could do it right? Just have the characters in the middle. And then like you just show the, or like on the left or the right, wherever the fuck, you just have the character list on the side. Then you just show like the icon of the character beside it, right? Like you don't have to do it like this. Excel integration. Yes, they pretty much put an Excel table into the game, it does feel like. We'll come back to that later, maybe when we unlock more costumes, because I kind of want to see like how bad the entirety of that actually gets. Like now it's like all I can select is the character, but like the lower like tables aren't like selectable yet. But that, if you can't, it would make sense to make all of it visible at once, right? It's like playing like fucking, like it doesn't even have to be like Tekken or something, like JoJo Eyes of Heaven or whatever the fuck, right? They just have a menu where I can see the character, I can change the skins on the fly while the menu is open. And that feels like it will make more sense. Right, like for that mode they wanted me to pick 2 friendlies and 2 opponents. So like, why not just do the thing where like I have the 2 opponents on the side, I can like select between the 2. Or like, alright, I can select one of my characters first. After I'm done selecting and customizing the character, then I pick the second character, and then I do the same for the 2 enemies after. Like, does it make sense? Like Naruto Ninja Storm like character selection basically is what I'm thinking. Like they could have just done that instead. They didn't have to do it like this. Like this Excel spreadsheet that they had is just like bizarre. The name sounds nostalgic even though I never played it. It's not a good game. Like compared to the fighting game. The JoJo fighting game is a lot better in my opinion, but like it's fine. I feel like even though it's not the best game, it does the fan service like a little better than this game does. And even that game does like character selection better than this does. I've seen some utterly stupid TikTok news stuff. Like guy who runs a fake dentist teeth crowning scam. Oh yeah, didn't that actually happen? Like I saw a bunch of YouTubers talking about it. Like I don't get the exact thing that happened, because like the fact that this whole thing could even happen in the first place sounds so bizarre. But like how did they even like get the ability to do that and not get arrested? But wait, what was the one about like the guy faking a kidnap? That happened as well? The text is clipping. Wait, stop the autoplay, stop the autoplay, stop. Damn it.
Did
you see that? The text crawled into the image. Like they kind of fucked it up and like the text just crawled into the image. Single plate. Satoru Gojo A. Like a grocery
始めよ
helper open the trunk of the car and saw the woman getting screwed and put it in there. Just a I mean, if that's happening in America, I'm just relieved that the guy didn't get shot during the whole thing. Like with how trigger happy it sounds like the police there are sometimes, it's like you kind of do have to like worry of like the very real chance that he might just get like shot in the chest or something trying to do that.
力以外の序列はつまらんな。貴様には借りがあるからな。
Especially if the woman was already gagged. Like, it sounds like, you know, like very bad shit could have happened there.
やっぱこいつ有名なの
両面宿儺は腕が4本、顔が2つある仮想の鬼神。呪術全盛の時代、術師が総力を挙げて彼に挑み、敗れた。まごうことなき呪いの王だ。遅いぞ、悟。矢賀正道学長だ。
虎杖裕二です。よろしくお願いします。
何しに来た？
面談。
呪術高専にだ。
呪術を習いに？
その先に何を求める？
じいちゃんの遺言で、俺はとにかく人を助けたい。
Oh gosh. Oh, vigilante of a gun. Ah, yeah, that's a thing there as well, huh? Like, it would be even more terrifying, yeah, if like some like very jumpy person like just saw that happening, he pulled out his gun. He tells the guy to stop, and like when the guy puts his hands up and says like it's just a prank, he just shoots the guy instead. Like it sounds like something that could actually happen. To the point that it actually sounds terrifying. Like why he would even like try that in the first place. I'm just gonna skip the text, by the way. Like it's so boring. Like.
家族も呪術師は自分の死呪いに殺される。それを他人に言われた。自分が呪いに殺され、死に際の心のありようを想像するのは難しい。今、呪術師に悔いの今一度問う。君はなぜ呪術高専に来た？
運動も喧嘩も。でもそれを一度だって。俺にしかできないって思ったことはない。宿儺を食う。それは俺にしかできないんだって。飯食って風呂入って漫画読んでふと気持ちが途切れた時、ああ今宿儺のせいで人が死んでるかもなってへこんで、俺には関係ねえって自分に言い聞かせるのか。そんな自分が死ぬ時のことはわかる。
What's the name? What's the translated name of this game? I mean, does it even have a translated name? I think it's still called Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen? Like, I don't think they changed the name specifically. The story might have been written by ChatGPT. No, I feel like someone just took the the entire anime, fed it into ChatGPT, and like just told it like make a game plot with this anime, and then this is what we get.
宿儺の指は僕や伏黒が取ってくるから。
いいやるったらやる。
ま、君が戦わない？
Like it.
あ、
Like, it feels more boring just because of the fact that, like, it's all told in still frames. Like, what the fuck am I looking at? It's just on the screen twice right now. With, like, 2 different expressions. Like, enemy screen cap. It's very low budget. Low budget? They sold this game for 8,400 yen. What the fuck? Like, I can see why people call this a scam, to be honest. Like, it does feel like one, for sure. Oh, you want to know what's the more amazing thing about this game? When I downloaded the game off of Steam, right, like, I actually went to check, like, how big the game was. This game is only 9 gigabytes. Like, the entirety of this game is smaller than Manor Lords. It's an hour to refund. This game is smaller than Manor Lords. Like, that is certainly something. God of Steel has been unlocked. Oh, this is where she joins. Those 3D models are awful. Yeah, you know what? You want to know what's another funny thing about the 3D models? Like, the first thing I knew about this game, before I knew the context of how shit this game was, before I knew anything at all, the first thing I saw was a fan basically making a better looking 3D model for the game within days of the game's release, and then, like, putting that on Twitter. Like, that was my first exposure to this game. Literally someone complaining that the models look like shit and that he made better looking models in a few days. I'm actually curious, like, what? This game is 9 gigabytes. Like, that is really small as is, but, like, how small is it really? Right, like, this puts the game as being smaller than Manor Lords, but it's bigger than Against the Storm, and it's bigger than what's the other game I was just looking at? It's bigger than Against the Storm, and it's bigger than is it bigger than Last Train Home? No, Last Train Home is 21 gigabytes, so it's more than double the size of this game. Even typesetting is bad. The typesetting is bad in every language. Like, I checked it in Japanese first before we started this. Yeah, like, the font is bad in every single language. It just feels very generic. And, like, I'm pretty sure, like, the Japanese font for this game is something that I could just, like, get off of, like, Microsoft Word or something. Like, it's very generic typesets that they're using. It looks like a fan game, but honestly, a fan game will probably be better. Yeah, like, you know, like, what would be good if they, instead of using, like, images for those story segments, they actually did, like, a full 3D, like, oh, fuck, I can't move. No. Okay. Did I just break a hole in the ceiling by hitting it with my head? Like, it does look like a pier. Oh, you know what the texture reminds me a little bit of? It reminds me of Baroque, if you've ever played Baroque a little. Does it auto lock on him? I don't want it to lock. Can I unlock the camera? I just want to look at the wall a little. Who's combat with fighting like this? I feel like the idea of close combat with like flight in combat kind of works, and there are games that have made it work, but this game does not make it work. This game does not make it work very well. Like, I feel like the Dragon Ball games do it well, or at least like decently. Like they make like flight in combat feel competent, but this game just does not like achieve that. The game is so uniformly textured, but full textured. Yeah, like yeah, Dragon Ball is how they fight. Yeah. Like with this, it's like it's very floaty, if that makes sense. Like the jumping feels like there's like a weirdness to the jumping itself, if that makes any sense. Like when he jumps, he floats a little too much, which I get the feeling they added that so that like scrubs who play the game would have like more time to react, to like re-gauge their jumps and stuff, but like it causes there to be a lot of like delays where you cannot do anything, if that makes sense. Like you get stuck in situations where, because the wind down at the end of the action is so long, that like you can't like, it does not feel like you're playing a fighting game where like you can cancel your animations to quickly react to an opponent's actions or something like that. With this, it's like you throw a punch and you're locked into an action for like 3 seconds or like 2 seconds, I guess. Whereas in like a fighting game, after you throw the punch, by the time the attack hitbox disappears, there's typically like a 0.5 second or less like frame of recovery. But with this, the recovery is very long, so it makes it feel very clunky when you're playing it. Yeah, like there's that clunkiness to it that arises from the recovery being too long from the actions. How long has this anime been around? I think it started somewhere during the pandemic. I remember seeing the first season like 2-3 years ago. I think somewhere around there. Like relatively old, but like it's a quite popular shonen series recently. Arguably the most popular one so far, I guess. Like I feel like all of this, like these cutscenes should have been in like 3D. Like they should have just done all of this with the 3D models. Like they should have like taken advantage of the fact that they have created 3D models to have like all of these scenes done with that as well. Cause like now as it is, this is very boring. Like it brings nothing new to the table. Like if you're a fan of the series, this is probably very boring because you've seen everything that there is here already. Like there's nothing new. But if you're like someone who is like, this is your first exposure to the series, this is probably also very boring and you'll probably just go watch the anime instead. I'm going to 2D lor. Yeah, but that's the thing with the 2D here, like who is it for? If I like the series, I just watch the anime because this is basically the anime but worse looking. Like it's literally just the anime but worse, because now you don't even get it animated, it's just 2D stills. But like, you know, like at least with the 3D they could like try to represent the scene itself in a 3D environment, and I feel like at least for the fans, you kind of would get something new out of it maybe. They could work with the people who originally made the series to like recreate the environments in 3D so that like the fans can be like, oh, so this is the school where Yuji fought with like, no, where like Sukuna fought with like, what's his face? Right, Gojo, and then be like, ah, okay, that's cool. Now I can actually like see the full school, like them running through the hallways and all of that, and then it'll be like, ah, that's actually kind of cool. If for no one, I'm guessing they thought the 3D models were so bad, they wouldn't work with the cinematics, so they went with 2D lor. You wanna know what's the funny thing with that? I actually did a little bit of digging, and like the game was not actually made as a collaboration between what the two companies stated on the Steam. This game was not created purely by Viking and Bandai Namco, wherein like Bandai Namco basically what happened with this game if I'm not mistaken, from my understanding digging into it, is that Bandai Namco paid Viking to make the game, and I think Viking actually outsourced the models to another company to produce. But yeah, like look at how long that delay at the end of the third attack is. Like, wait, what the fuck? Yeah, like the recovery after the third attack is so long that like if I push like square, 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 and then I hold down like any other button, it would take really long for them to actually move into that action. It's so blindingly bright outside the windows are all the same. Yeah. I mean, it's 3D cinematics with those giant yaoi hands. So I would love to see that just for the funnies. Oh, there's actually a room back there. Oh, the map is actually... They're just headbutting the ceiling off. Yeah, like there's such a long delay after where you can't do anything for some of the actions. Oh wait, is it done? Is it usually the cooperative tactics instruction? What do you mean? Unleash a churn attack with down square. Giant cannot be guarded again. The enemy is hit by one enter a special stagger state. But it cannot be guarded, so like if you just get hit by this, you just fucking die. Wait, where was the cooperation and that? Like, they said cooperation, but all I saw was her attacking there. That's it? Wait, that was my special attack? That was my special attack. No, okay, I mean they do have like victory scenes where the two of them actually talk to each other. That's something. At least they bothered with that. You know, it's not just like generic cutscene if like people end the battle like that. There's like slight amount of fan service. So when she fight with a mini hammer, like a piece of the metal stuff and concrete to do better. It's part of the anime. It's like she basically uses that hammer to hit her special like curse nails, and that like harms the enemies. It's like she's not like a melee combatant per se. I guess she kinda is, but like not the way that she typically fights at least. Like she uses like curse dolls and like the nails to like basically curse your enemies instead. Was what I remember from the first season. I didn't watch the whole thing, so I don't remember it fully, but if I recall, that's how she used to fight. Which is why like she just like attacks from range by like hitting the nails at them from range instead.
疲れ様さ。
Let's finish up the latest season.
子供は送り届けたよ。
How was the latest season? I heard
シス
I heard that the prologue movie was really good, and that's all I know, like from like word of mouth at least.
こ
How was the latest season though? If you actually watched it.
ど
Are we near the end of the-
いいかな。どの任務がいいかな。
I know, because we're still halfway. We're only halfway through the first chapter.
始めよ
Those hands, wow. You gotta love those hands, right?
う。どの任務がいいかな。始めよう。これでいいのか。
Thanks for the 4K mini camera ad. 4K mini camera? What weird ads are they showing you now?
この遺体持って帰る。
その遺体は置いてけ。
後で戻る余裕はねえだろ。
後にしろじゃねえ。置いてけって言ってんだ。岡崎正。そいつは無免許運転で下校中の女児を跳ねてる。二度お前は大勢の人間を助け、正しい。だけど
4K Sony brand. I mean, it's
じゃあ
crop.
なんで俺は助けたんだよ。
Yeah, like look at this. Like the text in the bottom line is like it's kind of like clipping into the text as well. Like they aligned it so weirdly that like I don't know why they did that.
いい加減にしろ
I mean, I'm sure a Sony camera is probably fine, right?
釘先。
I'm not using one now, but they do have like pretty good like DSLR.
逃げるぞ。釘崎を探すのはそれからと。間違いない。特急だ。動けねえ。動け。動け。動け。動け。動け。
シグロ。釘先連れてここから逃げろ。二人がここを出るまで俺がこいつを食い止める。出たらでもいいから。そしたらダメだ。シグロ。
Yeah, this is.
先生。
Also, there's no button to like stand up after. There's no button to like stand up quickly when you're down on the ground. Like there's no recovery button as well. Like yokai are different. They're kind of different. Like when you go down, there's really no way to get up quickly. The dingy bathroom. I mean, yeah, but this area was pretty. I don't remember how it looked like in anime, but I think it looked kind of like this to begin with as well. Like it did not look like a very. You know what's the other funny thing? It looks bad in 3D though. Yeah, that's fair. It feels like it does not like translate very well. Let me just turn the camera a little like this. Yeah, so you can actually see. I don't even know what I just got here. Like I guess I got 3,000 currency, but I don't even know what the currency does. Okay, let's at least clear the first chapter, and then we'll do something else. Cause like,
これでいいのか。
yeah. they interrupt parts of the story instead of blending everything together. Yeah, they cut out parts of the story as well. Like, they cut out quite a fair bit of the story. Getting to this point.
どこよここ。真っ暗で何も見え。
That's the thing, right? Like, what that I was trying to say, that like, they could have like tried to blend the story with the 3D as well, so that like, you can give even the people who enjoy the series like a fresh like experience of these scenes themselves by having it in 3D, so they can at least see the world and be like, oh, this is interesting. You know, those 2D scenes I saw in the anime. So this is what the world was meant to look like. That's pretty cool. But the thing is, they didn't do that. Yeah, like look at how long the delay on this is. Like, oh wait, you can't see it very well, huh? Like, if I cast the thing, like there's such a long delay after casting and after using an attack where you just are super vulnerable. And the game also doesn't really have a good way for you to like move like speedily or like actively in mid-air, cause the only way you can like dodge or redirect in mid-air is if you basically block and then dodge. So the only way you can move quickly is if you block like this and then you dodge. So that means that like if you're in mid-air you can't air dash or something. Oh, but you can. Oh, okay, never mind, I was wrong. You can air dash. Okay, my apologies, you can air dash. It's just that it was never explained. How do I do the thing again? Joint attack. This? Oh, I felt the joint. I felt the side objective. Lacks good art direction. I wouldn't be surprised because they basically outsource all of the art. So like the thing with the art direction being bad is I can kind of see why it would be bad because they basically outsource it to another company. So like the issue with doing that is that like as it is, the original company probably didn't really have like very much motivation to make a good Jujutsu Kaisen game, and then they outsource the art to a different company who has even less like incentive because they're basically being paid to like do a job, and so like I feel like it ended up being the case that like the people who were involved with the title were just like very like they didn't really feel like invested in making a good game for the series, and that's why we kind of got this. Joint attack and any teamwork. Yeah, the joint attack doesn't really have much teamwork. It's the thing I saw the previous time we used it as well. Imagine being incentivized to do a job. Yeah, but that's the thing, right? With making a good game, it's that like you typically, if you want to make a good game, you kind of do need to feel incentivized to like make something good, right? Like it cannot just be a job in that sense. Like if a person tries to make a game but treats it completely like a job, it's probably gonna end up like this. Right, like if you look at the people who made like actually good like titles out there, like you look at like Hollow Knight, you look at like Hades, right? It's that successful because the people who made it, they had a vision of what they wanted to make, and like yeah, it kind of is a job in the sense that they do want to like make back the money and like at least earn some money from producing the game. It's also true that like a larger part of it is probably that they don't just see it as a job, but as like something they're making out of passion as well. And it's that makes it good, which this game feels like it does not have. Especially because it's been outsourced like twice during the production period. Like Bandai basically paid another company, Viking, to make it, and Bandai basically paid another company to just do the art for it. So like everyone down the line basically has a purely financial incentive to just make the title because they're all outsourced firms. Their job is to basically take other people's projects and produce it for them. So like in doing so, they kind of like took the passion out of the project, if there was any even to begin with. And all this, I'm an artist. Art requires so many decisions and synchronizing a team of people's decisions. Yeah, exactly, right? Like there is that like need for a group of people with motivation to do it.
ズ
And like the thing with this is that it feels like there was a big lack of that, like communication or passion behind it.
少し待て、今考えてる。おい、ガキどもを殺しに行くぞ。ついてこい。
Like even like you said, like probably like even a fan game could probably be better than this game, which basically means that like
バカが。
if you wanted to make a good like fan game, right, you could probably make something that looks better than this. I'm sure people could probably do it for like less.
あ、こっちも直してしまった。散歩は嫌か。よいよい、それならここで死ね。くだらん、消えろ。
Wait, did you just say Fox Skulls? Fox Skulls? Yes, yes. Wait, how did I dash again? Oh, Skuna's attacks look so... Ah, that looks so bad.
どうした？俺。
Oh, like... no, Skuna, what did they do to you? No! Ah, it looks so...
まだまだ行く。これからか。まずはお前だ。
What the fuck is this attack?
どう？
It looks so cheap.
まあまあだな。いや、それでやる。運が良かったな。
The attacks are missing very hard as well. Like the game does not take elevation very well into this. Like,
次はお前だ。
also the fact that there's no stagger on getting hit does make it feel very broken.
全くつまらん相手だったな。我々は共に特級という等級に分類されるそうだ。俺と
But yes, Fox Skulls with Nikkei art. With like what? With the Fox Skulls from Honkai Star Rail. That actually sounds pretty good.
嬉しそうだな。
Yes, Fox Skulls are truly the dream of the people.
だが呪力による
Like
治癒
what
は
could be
人間
better?
と違い、呪霊にとってそう難しいことではない。いい。本物の呪術というもの。領域。福間水氏。
Why is it so pixelated? Why is that so pixelated? 5-star Fox Skull. I mean, in a way, that's a good thing, right? Since it makes them all more accessible. So far, it's mostly 4 stars, right? Or if not all.
そうそう、それからこれ。終わったぞ。不愉快だ。変わるのならさっさと変われ。
That felt... the scene was very poorly executed there. Like, I remember that scene, and like, that was very poorly executed. Oh, dumb money. That's one low-res image they use. Yeah, it's so low-res. Like, what happened? All I saw were pixels. Look at Fushiguro's hair. Like, what the fuck's wrong with his hair there? Reasons. Yeah, I mean, we probably need more reasons to play this game as well, if anything. What my expansion mean came from? Yeah, it's from this. The whole like Ryoiki Tenkai.
そう怯えるな。今は機嫌がいい。少し話そう。
Just like okay. Yeah, I feel like the original screen cap wouldn't have looked this bad either. I don't know. I need to go back and watch it, but I don't think even the original screen cap should have looked that bad.
しかしまあそれも時間の問題だろう。そこで 俺に今できることを考えた。小僧を人質にする。さらにダメ押しだ。
Sourcing Jujutsu.
さてと晴れて
慎重に行こ
Wait, why is he back in here? It just showed them outside and now we're back in here.
う。転したな。
面白い。式神使いのくせに術師本人に向かってくる。もっと呪いを。
Yeah, there's a lot of delay. Like, if I'm like sitting here like spamming the button, it's like... I feel like every 3 times I push the button, he takes one action. Because like the actions, the punches and the kicks are so heavy. Like,
ならなんだ。
わからんな。
like this is supposed to be the light attack, but the light attack here is probably at like a third of the speed of a light attack in a fighting game.
宝の持ち腐れだな。どの道その程
There's
度
no contrast. Yeah, this area looks very uninspired. Like they just did not bother trying to make it look interesting.
この小僧にそれほどの価値はないというの。
ガードごと破れ。
許さんぞ。
作戦通りだ。不平等な現実のみが平等に与えられている。悪人は法の下で初めて裁かれる。少しでも多くの俺は
Let me go to edit the black box behind the text. Wait, did they actually do that? I didn't even notice that.
いいぞ。見せてみろ。伏黒めぐみ。
He calls him by his full name in the Japanese, but in the English it just says Megumi without the Fushiguro part. They kind of just like it's a small thing, but like, you know.
ゆらゆらやつこ。俺はお前を助けた理由に論理的な思考を持ち合わせていない。危険だとしてもお前のそれなりに迷いはしたが、でもそれで呪術師なんだ。だからお前を助けたことを。
Yeah, like look, they're outside in this segment of the anime, right? Like the entire of this segment, it looks like they have been outside the whole time in the cutscenes, but like they just showed that the entire battle took place in that indoor segment in spite of that.
一度だって後悔
Which is like
そお前の真実は正しいと思う。
Bleach Mobile game looks
で
better
も
than
俺が間違ってると
that and
思う
that super pay to win game. I mean, to be fair with this, you're also paying like 8,400 yen for the game itself, so like
そろだわ。
it's not exactly like this was really cheap either. Like, this might actually get close to like the standard person's investment into the Bleach game.
チャプターが解放されたぞ。どの任務がいいかな。
How much more is there to this? We went from the prequel to the epilogue. Like, what's happening? There's a store. There probably is a store, but not with like real life currency. After earning Juju points. That's some bad Juju right there. Holy shit. Cause seal boxes contain random items on the do not. Oh. Oh no, that's a gacha right there. I mean, it's a free gacha, but that's a gacha right there. Wait, are these power-ups? Wait, these are power-up. There's gear in this game? There's actual gear? Why is there a monotone for every clothing? Like, it's also is it mono? Is monotone the right word? Pants monotone. Why is it specifically monotone for everything though? Like, isn't this already fairly monotone? Like, why do you need this? Like, how many characters are there in this game? Oh wait, no, the character pool was fairly big, I guess. Like, even Yuta is in the game, so like, it does have like some of the prequel characters as well, I guess. Why does the monotone cost more? It's more expensive, clearly, to have like clothing in black and white. Esso and... Who? Is that a male stripper? What the fuck am I looking at? Jogo Mahito. Like this style of like character selection is just bad. Like this is the strangest way I've seen anyone do like character selection. Okay, let me buy a random piece of clothing just to see like how. Custom voice pack? Can I like test it? This is 100,000 for a voice pack. And you have to unlock more of it. Custom versus pose. I can't afford clothing. Is anyone even playing this game online? Rank battle, exhibition battle. Will we even be able to find someone else to play with online? What do you think? Are we actually gonna find someone? Quick, one in the chat. If like, nah, we're not gonna do that. Like, it feels so. The whole one in the chat thing feels pretty cringe. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna find anyone at all. You know, just a hit, just a hunch. Unless someone actually snipes this stream and like enters the game just so we can have a battle. I don't think we're gonna get anyone at this point. I guess now we wait. What town do you live in? I live in Tokyo. Like, yeah, this Tokyo. The free games with battle like everything, yeah. Indeed there is. But yeah, Tokyo. I guess. City, Tokyo. So like there isn't really like a... No, I guess there are wards within Tokyo, but like any more detail than that would be close to like doxing where I live. So like we'll just leave it as I live in Tokyo. Which is how I... Oh damn, no wonder you have to wait for the next paycheck to buy another game. Yeah. Yeah. I think like about a third of my income goes into my house. Yeah, about a third goes into the house alone. So like, when it comes to everything else, it's like I just don't have that much money. Especially with like all... Let's see if we can find any lobbies at all. But yeah. There are no lobbies. Who would have thunked it? What about online co-op? find out rush battle first. Find out how battle alone. Play alone battle with CPU. I can't even like select. It's all locked. I can only play alone with CPU. My skill level is 0. Gee, thanks. I can't even toggle this. Yeah, I guess I am like having a skill issue. Although to be fair, the bigger issue is not so much the fact that I live in Tokyo that makes it hard to afford a game. It's more just that why didn't they use this menu for the other? They had it! They had the menu the whole time, they just didn't use it! What the fuck? They had it! Why was this not used in the free battle? They literally have the system! They just didn't use it! I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I mean, they did have like multiple companies working on the game simultaneously, and as far as I know, like typically with stuff like this, the companies do not communicate with each other very much. Like one company will just provide the stuff that they have, then the other company just provide it, and then they'll just like create the game doing that. So I can imagine that like there is a very real possibility that they just did not communicate well while producing the game. Oh, no, you impose binding balls on yourself. Point of implementation action, but other abilities are posted. Okay. Okay, we can probably give this a try, I guess. Like, they had it. They had the ability to merge it together, but they did not use it. The voice was not even synced to her mouth there. Do I actually need to time the attacks based off of the line thing that appears? Move 50 meters or more. Reduce their gauge to 0. So. This is kind of like the cost system in like Extreme Versus, huh? Where like you don't instantly game over, but like you kind of get the ability to like revive based off like the team gauge or something. Okay, so the joint attack chance basically just lasts this and then like... Oh, it does. Boss event. I'm surprised they added this much like multiplayer features into this though. Yeah, the joint attack, but really it's just me attacking. Like with the joint attack, she doesn't actually do anything. It's just me doing the thing. Her mouth doesn't even move with the attacks. You can recover the team gotcha. Each game this one only clear missions. Okay, slight recovery. Okay. Mission 2 out of 3. Increase dash gauge damage recovery by XS upon jumping. XS? You mean like a very small increase the damage there? Yeah, I guess after this we could play something else. What would be good? Should we play Mahjong? I don't think anyone will be up for Mahjong after this, right? Since it'll be kind of late. Or should we go for like Darkest Dungeons or something? What happened? It ended? Yeah, the joint attack doesn't really feel like a joint attack. You know, everything else is up. Yeah, the issue is whether we can find like at least another person, because we need at least 3 for it. Also might be tough. Since like with only 2 people, the only way is to YOLO and for like random kills. Maybe kills for bonding and all. Oh yeah, because you do have. Got it. What's... That's it? This is supposed to be like their ultimate attack, and it's just like... Ah. It's very underwhelming. But yeah, I forgot you actually did manage to roll someone ultimate low budget attack. Yeah, that was supposed to be like their equivalent of like the Hadoken or something, and it's like this. It just doesn't have the feel to it. Endurance battle. Survive for a certain period of time. Oh wait, that means I don't really have to fight, huh? No input for 5 seconds or more. They're literally telling you not to play the game. Like, what kind of mission is that? Oh, 30-minute fighting game stream. Didn't expect that. Well, fortunately, this isn't a fighting game, so it kind of works out. Like, this game is so shit. Like, this game is nowhere close to being a good fighting game. Though I did used to play like Blaze Blue and the older Guilty Gears back in the day. Like during the Chrono Phantasm's Central Fiction era, I did used to play a lot of like Blaze Blue. So like, when it comes to like fighting games, I used to play quite a few of it back then, but like, look at this, look at this animation here. You see that? That was your ultimate move, right? That is the equivalent of like your Astral Finish, and like this would have been like what your Astral Finish and like Blaze Blue would have been. The what now? You know when you use a special move and you win, like your ultimate ability and you win? It's basically that. That like 2-second frame of him running forward and the slash animation was your ultimate move. But yeah, this game is horrible. It truly is. Look at the character selection menu. Like, this is how you select characters for your battle. Like, wow, I hope I know what my characters by name, because like I'm gonna have to select them like this. Gojo, Ramen Sukuna, Yuji. We can give them Sukuna, I guess. Where is Sukuna? We can give them the male stripper and Sukuna. I hope you remember the names of all your characters by heart, cause yeah. The models. This game costs more than Guilty Gear Strive, by the way. Just a gentle reminder. This game is more expensive than Strive. Just gentle reminder. But they do have like a little bit of fan service at least. Like, they do have like some level of fan service. Not a lot, but they do have it here and there. How they get? How they go up? How did he get up? How they get up? I can't get up. You know what this plays like? It plays like the older fan servicey like Dragon Ball games. Like, not the recent one, like Dragon Ball on the PS2 or something probably played like this. Yeah, maybe giving them Sukuna wasn't the best idea, huh? Oh. Got it. That's very boring looking though.
下ろすか。楽しませてくれ。思いのいくぞ。合わせろ。薄っぺらい。
I can't get across. I can't get across this.
下ですよ。楽しませてくれ。
Also, my AI is just like getting wrecked plenty.
楽しませてくれ。遅すぎます。
What the fuck is that damage? Oh, what the fuck? Ah.
そこにいろ。排水の陣といくか。
Yeah, maybe picking Skuna for the enemy is like wasn't the best idea. Huh? Yeah, I mean, like, I picked the worst possible character for the opponent's team, I guess. Like, okay.
兄さんの元に帰りますよ。どうという話でもないな。
Yeah, I mean, he would be the MVP, wouldn't he?
好きなキャラクターを選んでくれ。
Let's see, who else would there be stuff for? Shiguro and... I mean, they probably would have something, right? Like this?
好きなキャラクターを選んでくれ。
Wait, no, ready?
特訓開始だな。
Yeah. I guess we'll give this one last try, as in like this mode, and then we'll probably end it up and play something else. Is that it? Like, second call, is there anyone interested in Mahjong after this?
当然だ。
Oh, I forgot to...
誰にも負けたくねえんだわ。
俺も割と負けたくない。
そんじゃまあ、勝つわ。
I mean, they have that like little bit of like fan service with like having like the like if you pick the duels where there's like something for them to like interact with, they actually would interact. I guess so. That's kind of cool, but how does he get across? How? Wait, how did he do that? He just like did a single jump that got him all the way across. What the fuck?
説もできるんだよ。いや、隙を作った。合わせろ。攻める。狙う。前に出る。やげる。攻める。
This, you know what this reminds me of? They're hoping to bring back skins in the summer Boba ones and New Year's and Halloween. Oh! Yeah, but like, the only thing is like... Oh, they do have like... combo attacks, huh? Ah, okay, so they do have joint attacks that actually are joint attacks, but you need to have like specific character combinations. Otherwise you get nothing at all. But yeah, like getting up, like when you go down like this, is so long. It takes so long of like nothing happening because there's no like button to quickly get up. That it's like it kind of fucks with the tempo of the battle a little. It's not wanting to make you feel cool when playing. Yeah, it does, but like the controls feel very heavy is the thing. It feels like a much clunkier version of playing like a Extreme Versus.
攻める気解説もできるんだよ
許さんぞ量で攻める仕留めよ
Oh, no, my is dead.
蹴り上げる
Where's my teammate? Oh. You should hit that kind of game. Yeah, it's very clunky as well. Like, it's not as responsive as a actual fighting game, and there are many like core features you probably would want that are not in it. And there's also a very big convolution in how you actually deal damage as well, cause like you don't deal damage on every single hit that you apply to him, but only on the very specific hits that like apply like curses on them or something. So like, for example, like if I were to punch him, it doesn't deal damage on every hit of the punch, it deals damage only on the last hit of the punch combo. See? Kinda like that. Damn it. Got it. Teamwork! I mean, it's meant to be fan servicey, so like the fact that this kind of stuff is kind of fan servicey is like, I guess it's fine, but it doesn't feel like there's enough fan service for the game to work. Let me try the previous party again, and then we'll swap over to like something else. Who was it again? It's gonna Gojo. No, not Gojo. Togo. It's like, if not for the fact that no, it's not Togo. I'm Toge, not Toge. Fuck, it's Odo. Fuck. It's like, yeah, it's like, it's such a horrible character selection manual. But yeah, so the only thing is, what do we do after this? Look at that, I did no damage to him because of the way that the damage system in this works. And stuff like that, I guess. It was a little iffy. Yeah, like stuff like this as well, where you fall down for so long without being able to do anything. There's no Okis in this though, so like I guess you kind of have that going for you, and like you won't get like bullied extremely hard. But even then, I just want to do the combo attack and then end the battle. I don't even want to play the entire thing. Going back in because you take for granted what everything do, right? Yeah, it's like there's so many things that could always go wrong in the production of a game that like you just don't typically get to see go wrong, because like people have the sense to not fuck those things up. But once in a while you get a game where like things just go horribly wrong, and it's kind of interesting to watch, like the dumpster fire that happens. They keep fucking up my joint attack. I just want the joint attack to work. That early PS2, like, PS2 was new. Yeah, I mean that era used to have a lot more Kuso games compared to nowadays. What the fuck? How are they so tanky? Like this combat system of like only dealing damage on the last hit of a combo feels really bad. But they meanwhile can just do it on the first hit that they do. No, okay, oh. Oh. Did they not get out in time? Oh, he went into it. Oh, oh. Oh, they do have the whole like domain expansion thing. But yeah, this game really does play like a... It certainly does play like a worse version of extreme bosses all around. Like I'm seeing some of the features from that game implemented here, but like... Oh, I guess I died. Bratza.
あなたは戦いを楽しんでいるのです。
これは戦いではない。一方的な蹂躙に過ぎん。ここで満足するな、東堂葵。
They do have like unique lines, I guess, but like it feels very lacking for a game that like in terms of like fan service as well. Like even if we assume that this is meant to be more like a character game, which I think the term doesn't like translate outside of Japan as well, but like there's a style of games that people tend to like label this type of games as, where instead of where they call it a character game instead, where basically the goal of the game is not so much to be a good like game in like the game sense itself, but more of a good like a game that's a good form of fan service for the fans of the series who end up playing the game. Right, and there were many games that basically would have fit into this label since back in the day, but even among those games, I do feel like the standard has over the years gone up, because like people have just come to expect more from that genre of like character games as well. Right, like with the what do you call it? Like with the Naruto Ninja Storm games, like over the years they have gotten better. You can't beat a cheap Western game. I mean, as long as the game doesn't cost as much as this is, I guess it's not too bad. Did the Pokemon Go? Yeah, but Pokemon Go succeeded. That's the thing. Pokemon Go succeeded. Like in terms of like profitability, it actually succeeded, but we ruined it. Yeah, I agree. But at least when you ruined it, you made it like still earn money. This thing is a complete failure. The models worse than this. Ah, yeah. Pokemon Go had a very unique taste for the models. I feel like they did like change up the models to fit the a like casual, what they assume was a Western audience more. I just want to use like the cooperative attack once, and I can't even get it to trigger. Yeah, those games are quite recently long. Most people ever passed. Oh, is that why they changed the models? But aren't the recent models even worse or something? And they actually like charge people to like get the older models back. Like that whole thing sounded so insane that they actually did that. Gotta see it 1 second. Uh-oh. Oh, they even have a BM at the end. Has to be silly.
楽しませてくれ。追い込んで思いの行くぞ。楽しませてくれ。まだこれからだ。そうだ。退屈だよ。思いの行くぞ。合わせろ。
Oh, we got it! I just wanted to see this before going off. That's it? Ah, that's so boring. Like, I think that was probably my one favorite scene from the anime when watching the first season, and even that is like, it feels completely ruined. Like, they just did like, what, 2 claps and 3 punches and that's it? Ah, that was so boring. Like that one battle scene was probably like I found it to be the one entertaining one, and then it was the one that entertained me the most, I guess, in the entirety of the show, where he did the whole like clapping and they alternated their attacks to like punch the boss down. I love that scene so much, but like this feels very boring of a way to like represent that scene.
Congratulations, brother!
Thank you so much, best friend!
Ah, yes! Thank you very much, best friend! Yes! Okay, we're done. If we ended off here, I think I might still be under 2 hours. Although I probably wouldn't refund the game, not just yet. I do like... Yeah, we're exactly 4 minutes before like the 2 hour mark. So I could still refund the game, but I feel like actually making a video about how bad this is. And like, but even then, it's not as bad as the other Kuso games that we've played on the channel till now. Like, it's not as bad. And like, looking at the achievements for this game, it does feel like people actually gave this game a fair chance, cause like, I'm looking at the achievements now, and it's like, triggered 50 cooperation bonus, 66.8% of players have this achievement, which means that like a fair number of people, no, but if you played the game and then you refunded it, do you get to keep the achievements? Because like, looking at this, it makes it feel like the people who... Okay, so if you do get to keep the achievements, then it really does mean that people did give the game a fair chance, because like 55% of people actually cleared the entirety of the prologue, right? 56% of people actually triggered a joint attack, and like, yeah, 86.5% triggered like a 10 cooperation bonus. People gave the game a fair chance. 71% of players obtained 10 player card customization items. So people did at least put 2 hours, or at least close to 2 hours into this game. Right? the people who played this game gave it a fair chance, and even then it was like rated like the way it was. So like, yeah, I guess it really is just that bad, huh? Ah, that was certainly an experience. Yeah, I guess I'll play a bit more and try and finish enough for a video off stream. Yeah, just keeping it for a video then. Yeah, I guess we could. Not so much for like a Kuso video directly, but like we I feel like instead of like just rating whether this game is a Kuso, because like it's obviously a Kuso, but like more interesting is it as bad as everything I've played on the channel till now? Like, is this like a Nugia, or is this like a Ogo no Kizuna level of bad? Which, if you talk about like on that level, I feel like this game is like, it's bad, but it's not on the level where people in Japan would consider it a Kuso. If that makes sense. Like, it wouldn't be on the rankings. Because like it is not that standard of low, even though it is very low. Like, it is low, but it is not that low. If anything, I would say it's low in the worst possible way, because it's not so bad that it's funny. It's not so bad that it's entertaining to watch people talk about it. It's just like, it feels like it's just very boring. Yeah, that underground. Like the 7 layers of hell. Like, we're not like where Satan is chewing on the bodies yet. We're just like at the part where people are like getting pelted by hail of mud or something. But yeah, okay. So, anyone else up for Mahjong? I think like Rob mentioned that they were, but we will need at least one more person in order to actually get Mahjong to work. So, if there's one more, I'll do Mahjong. If not, we'll do like something else, I guess. Like Darkest Dungeon or something, I guess. And just chill for the rest of the stream. Since there's still like 2 hours left. But yeah, I don't know. Like, for a game made in 2024, that was surprisingly abysmal. Like, this game was made by Viking, and I recall that Viking makes like fairly decent stuff, is the thing. Right? Like, what did they make? They made Hero Academia Ultra Rumble. Oh no, that's coming out soon, I think. Clients products. No, that came out last year. They made Starwing Paradox, Gunslinger Stratos. Yeah, to be fair, they haven't really made that many games. Although, and like the type of games they used to make, like even Gunslinger Stratos looks of higher quality than this game was. So like, what happened, right? Like, if you were to look at like some of the other games this company had made in the past, we will be looking at stuff like this. Gunslinger Stratos, which this is not even that bad looking of a game, to be honest. Like, okay, I mean, it does look kind of bad, but still. No, yeah, this image makes it look pretty bad. Can I find a good... Wait, that's the official site? I thought this was like... This is not even the official... This is their official website. This is the official site, but on the top of the official site, it says this is the fan site. Oh, what is going on? Gunslinger Stratos Reloaded. Man, can I just get some screenshots of the game? Nah, I guess, yeah, this does look like the standard of the company, huh? Like, yeah, this doesn't look very good either. And this is like, well, but this is an alpha test, so like, I guess the quality could be lower, but like, I'm genuinely curious, like, It's pretty loud. Yeah, I mean, like, their games never really had that level of, like, graphical fidelity to it. But even then, this game looks like it controls a lot better. Like, this game looks so much... Like, the controls in this game look so much more, like, receptive and fluid than what I just played. So I can't even say that, like, it's Viking's fault, really. Like, what happened? Did they have a different team working on this? Maybe they did. I feel like the person's movement speed is too high, though. Like, the scale of how fast he moves doesn't work with the rest of the world. But, like, yeah, I don't know. Like, this is the other games that Viking made. So, like, when we're talking about the company that made the Jujutsu Kaisen game, it's like, I feel like they have made much better before. What happened? Like, what happened here? Who worked on this title that caused it to end up the way it did? 発売元開発 Gem Drop Viking 開発元 Okay, let's look at like this Hero Academia game, right? Let's use this as an example. And like let's compare that to this, since this is like another title they made as recent. No, but that one was outsourced by Square Enix, I think. Like, people are saying this game is fun, and I don't know if I should believe that. Yeah, okay, it has the same vibes. Oh, but this game has 3D. Look at this game has 3D animations and models. Like, even if it's like just mildly in it, it's like. Oh, this is a little too much information overload at the start for the player, I feel like. Yeah, you can see the Gunslinger Stratos like influence in this. That's a very that flying was very floaty. Yeah, this looks like a better game overall. Like, this looks actually like a battle game overall. Like, what happened here? Yeah, it's strange. Like, this game was also outsourced by was also for Bandai. No, but this is Kaihatsu Motors. Oh, wait, no, is it different? I'm genuinely curious now. What happened? Hatsubai Moto. Okay, Hatsubai. Kaihatsu is Viking. Kaihatsu is also Viking. So, like, is it because of Gem Drop? Then? Is it because Gem Drop was involved? Grunge. No, but this is just an animation company, right? Genre Koski. This is just a art focused company, if I recall, right? They just did the art for the game, if I'm not mistaken. Programmer として、日本人 No, they did help with the development of the game. So like, could it be? Could it be that Viking outsourced the game's production to Gemdrop, and Gemdrop being a company which like, no, but they made Star Ocean though, right? 黑小谈到开发这版 They made a Kizuna Eye rhythm game. They made Q, but this game doesn't really have much like gameplay. They did the Multi Blood Archives digital edition and the Tsukihime port, I guess. Euro Camp, Virtual Camp. Yeah, like the companies involved don't seem to be like that bad companies. Was it just like a mishandling? Like it feels like the game just got horrifically mishandled or something. Right, because I look at this game right here, and I look at the graphical design of this game's like I look at how this city was modeled in this game. And this looks way better than what I just saw. Like ignore the fact that the characters are in 2D, but like the world itself actually looks better designed. Like, this is so strange. Like, it's not like the companies that were involved in this product were inherently incompetent. Right? Like, aside from Bandai, like Bandai, I could see Bandai doing this if they made it themselves. Game done? Yeah, we're done. We're done. I'm just looking at the companies that were involved in producing the game now. And like trying to see if we can come to an understanding of what went wrong. But like every company involved in this game isn't inherently bad. And unless like Viking lost a bunch of people or they put a bunch of like people from a different project on this. Gunslinger Stratos, yeah, like Viking isn't like a good company, but they aren't that bad. They made like Gunslinger, which were the arcade games. They made this, which was not as bad if I recall. Like if I were to search up this one's Justice, I get the feeling the ratings for it were probably higher as well. Is it on Steam? It's outside of my region? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean it's outside of my region? Is this game not available in Japan? But yeah, this game got a 9 out of 10 on Steam. Like this game got fake Japanese. No, like I am in Japan. And like my VPN is also on Japan right now. Let me try swapping it out actually. No, if I swap it out, it will actually DC. Like if anything, the game is not. Why is it doing this? What do you mean you've been lied to? Literally, it's even opening the page in Japanese, so it's detecting my region as Japan, but it's saying that I cannot purchase the game. Let me check on Steam itself. Can I buy what? Yeah, this appears in English. What the fuck? Can I even purchase it though? Do I need to log in to test it though? I'm not logged in on the browser. Let me check it on actual Steam. Tsushima. It says it's coming in 5 days. Like, it's not out yet. Wait, HD2? What's HD2? Or Helldivers 2? Was Helldivers 2 removed for Japan? This game supports only Japanese or English language interface for customers in Japan. I mean, it shows it as purchasable. I don't know if I can buy it though. Let me try adding it to cart. Is it actually gonna let me buy it? Huh. Wait, does this mean I can like Hero Academia? One's Justice 2. No, but I can't buy that the Hero Academia game though. It still says it's not available in my region. Huh? But it shows me the battle pass and it's telling me I can like look at the season pass, but I can't like actually purchase the game itself. So like what the fuck is going on? I can see the demo. I can't play the demo. It's not available in my region. Is there even a region where this game is not available? This game has a Japanese version. I saw a Japanese person playing it on like YouTube, so I'm assuming there is one, but like I don't know if it's on Steam. It says here it's available on Windows, but I couldn't like actually like play it. Like if I search it here. Yeah, like it doesn't allow me to even like access the page even without an account. So it's not even like because my account is of a different region, it doesn't allow it or something. It just outright doesn't allow it. But there was this person playing it on like Steam, on like YouTube.
It's like 何も聞かないかっちゃんから
Yeah, but like this game looks so much better overall. Like it looks more like everything feels more inspired. The character models look better. Like, the character pool is also bigger than in this Jujutsu Kaisen game. Like everything looks better. So like, what happened? It's so bizarre.
Perfect Plus Ultra!
いいぞコツ掴んできてる
じゃあ次のストーリー爆豪をおい家ごとお中
Yeah, there's even a recovery fighting game. Yeah, this was the other game that they made. Like, if you looked at like Viking's track record the past few years, that was basically the other game that they made recently. Right, like the recent games that they made were the Hero Academia games, Jujutsu Kaisen, and the arcade Gundam game. Which the arcade Gundam game was it was the one with the triple screen. I don't know if you've seen it because like, it probably isn't released outside of Japan, but it's this one. where like you had 3 screens and it's basically a battle royale game. I think, at least. It's only available in arcades, and it came out around the time of the pandemic, so like, yeah, it ended servers as well, like last year in December. So like, I don't know, man. I don't know what went wrong with this game. Like, 2 relatively competent companies were involved with producing the game. And yet this happened. Producer or director, but it's probably in the credits of the game itself. 6 out of 10. But I don't think it's like... Let's check. Jujutsu Kaisen... Cost Clash... Wikipedia. Direction issue. Probably. There isn't... Is there even a Japanese page for it? Yeah, it doesn't state over here. Either. No, this doesn't really work either. Wonder what went wrong with this. Also, it's kind of funny how different the name in Japanese is as well. There isn't really the word cursed in it anywhere at all. Yeah, it truly is a strange one. I guess I'll probably like go and look into it more in my free time since it doesn't seem like it's stated anywhere. 4K, this it doesn't require 4K. Oh, wait, no, it's not compatible with 4K. 60 FPS. On the Switch, yeah, I guess on the Switch it makes sense that it's like max 30. The game runs at 60 FPS. I don't see a difference, to be honest. Like, what's the difference? Okay. But yeah, I guess we can do something else for now. It's probably not that entertaining just watching me just stare at this game anyways. Or like try to like look into this game right now. So let's do something else. So, final call. Mahjong, anyone? If not, I guess we could do like something else instead. like a Darkest Dungeons or some other game just to chill for like the remaining 1 hour plus. No, I think at this point like route is probably also already off, so it might be easier to just do like Darkest Dungeons or something. Or we could try doing Mana Lord, although I don't think that game is gonna be very entertaining to watch. Since I do have it now. Oh wait, no, I have a game that we could probably do that might be doable in a really short amount of time, actually. Let me see if I can download it in time. Time for Rabbit and Steel Solo. I still have yet to purchase the game. I really need to purchase it, if anything. Because like, it looks like it'll be fun to multiplayer, but like, the issue is like when would be a good time to multiplayer it. I have this. We could play this. Does this work? You can all be confused together. What's this again? It's a artsy puzzle game called Gorgoa, which I think is doable. And like, oh, here I was playing mahjong while you were talking. Yeah, like no one else seems to want to, so we'll just do this instead. It's a relatively short, from what I know, like puzzle game, which is very artsy in nature. Like from what I know, this game is about 1 to 2 hours long. But what's interesting about it is you'll see as we get into it, I guess. Yeah, it's a very artsy like puzzle game. So like the way this game works is that like, yeah, this is where it starts. You basically have like 4 different screens like this. So what you need to do to solve the puzzle is basically to move the panels around and to zoom in and out on the screens. So like if I were to push this minus now, it zooms out into the room and we can basically like walk into the other parts of the room, and then here's a door. Yeah, it's quite an interesting one from what I saw. So he wants the fires that he saw in the book. So now we need to like what do I need to do now? Click here. We zoom it in. And then we do this, I think. No, this. Yeah. And then he walks out. And this is the whole game. I think we're supposed to. I forgot how to do this one. Do this? Oh yeah, then it connects the image. Then you need to do this. And this. I think. Like this. Yeah. And I think we do this. Like this. Stop. But yeah, this game looked kind of interesting, which is why I was like thinking of perhaps giving it a try as well at some point. But finding an opportunity to do it was also something. Oh! Oh, wait, then am I supposed to like... What am I supposed to do with this now? Oh. Yeah, it's very artsy, suffice to say. And from what I heard, that this game is also fairly short. What do I do now? Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck is... What is going on? No, this needs to like... What the fuck? Huh. What the fuck? Oh, oh. It's very quiet. There isn't much music to it, I think. Do you hear anything at all? Or is the audio not capturing? There is some audio to it. Can you hear it now? Complete chapter 2. I didn't even know we were in the second chapter, but we seem to be in the second chapter. Oh, I think I get it. What the fuck? No, I need to zoom out. What the fuck is happening? Like, I feel like there's an entire story to what's going on here, but my brain is not catching any of it. The concept of the puzzle itself is pretty cool though. Oh. SMH, what do you mean? I'm trying my best. Wait, huh? Oh, wait. Am I supposed to like... No, that doesn't work though, huh? Oh! Am I supposed to like... No? Huh? Am I supposed to like... No, this was what it originally was, right? So, what do I need to... that not enough? No, I can't go back to that. I can only go to this. I don't actually know what I'm supposed to do here. Oh. It truly is a very is that a skill? It was a skill. But it seems like stuff has been changing quite a fair bit. Like I'm just as confused as you probably are as well. Pretty trippy game, yeah, indeed it is. How was I even supposed to know that? But supposedly it's a really short game as well. No, we kind of want this to happen, right? But I don't know what we want to do with that. Didn't coded this. Yeah, I have no idea either, to be honest. Like, we want it to drop somehow. Like, I get the feeling what we want is for this to drop on this, but I don't know how. Oh, yo, is this called Gorgoa? I hope I'm pronouncing it right, but yeah, it is. We just got done playing a Kuso, so I wanted to kind of relax and play something else. This was not what I had in mind for relaxation. Categories to Jujutsu Kaisen. Does it? Oh. No, but did I not change it? Oh, okay, now it's changed. My apologies. Context-based elements, I assume. Yeah, I guess it really depends on what engine they were using. Like, as well. Now, thank you for pointing that out. No, hey, Fighter, hope you've been doing well. How do I get this to drop though? This game's I never finished it, it got stuck somewhere years ago. I can imagine, yeah. It's like only what correct pictures are aligned. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, okay, I think I'm getting this. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, that's interesting. That's really cool. Yeah, the idea is very interesting, for sure. Holy shit. Then I guess we want to go back to the light to draw it in here. The butterfly would have died. It's a good thing it did. It's a good thing it didn't. How do I get the feeling we want it to connect such that the light draws the morph in, but like... How? Or no? Maybe we need to zoom out more? No, but that's not it either. Change the rock. I can't change the rock anymore. It's stuck on this rock now. Unless it's like... There's something specific I need to do there to get it to work. Is that it? Oh, is that it? Okay, that's cool and all, but what now? Oh. Oh. Ah, this game is genius. Holy shit. It's very trippy, but like it's very interesting as well. I have no idea what the plot of this game is, but like it certainly is a thing. Oh. Huh? Ah, okay, okay. Can I rotate this? No, I can't rotate the hands on the clock though. Is that it? No, but I need to rotate the hands on the clock though. But can I? Oh, bruh, that's sick. That's actually pretty sick. Okay. So we want this here. We need to turn this somehow now. I feel like this is tied to this somehow, but I don't know how. Small stuff? Bruh. It is indeed very trippy, holy shit. Let me do this. I don't like the look of the moth. Is he dead? Is the bro dead? I wonder how long this game actually is. I know, like, from what I heard, that it's like about 2 hours long, so it shouldn't be that bad, but I do wonder whether we can clear it within like just this one sitting. Complete chapter 3. Oh god, that's a lot to take note of. What is going on? There's so much going on at once now that it's like actually kind of confusing. Oh wait, no, what was that image? Am I supposed to look for that on the map? No, but it's not on the map, is it? Oh wait, no, it's mirrored. It's here to here, I think. Okay, there's nothing going on this map. Oh, I enjoy watching this way more than just UK fighting game. I mean, like, I feel like most people probably would. That Jujutsu Kaisen game was none good. I feel like it was certainly none good. Like this is very entertaining in a very like unique way as well. Fuck, it changed again. That's a big cock that's gonna kill. Okay. Why is there so much going on? Oh wait, no. There was a thing with a castle somewhere, right? Where was it? There was an image of a castle somewhere. It was here, this one. Yeah, then we need this to rotate again, and then it will create the I think, and then this will give us the pathway he needs to cross. No. I mean, like, as a puzzle game, this is certainly something very interesting, the way it is done. Now? No, it's not. So did we have to get it to spin to the point where he was on the cock and then it will work? I feel like with the way that thing looks, I feel like it's directly related to this thing. The only thing now is you have to wait for this to slowly spin around. Yeah, like this. Yeah. Yeah. I'm getting it. What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening now? We don't need that. We need this. This has a pattern in the middle. As if I'm supposed to put something in the middle here? No? Was there a map somewhere? Oh. These two feel like they'll be somehow related. I just don't know how. Wait, do all of them have that? No, just this one has that. So we need to find a way to rotate this as well then. Like this? No, we're done with that. It's definitely related to one of these, I'm just not sure which. Yeah, we need to rotate this somehow. The only issue is which of these is it related to? Like that is what I'm unsure of right now. Because it's either related to this one or to this one. And I'm not sure which is it. If you go down? Oh, wait, is it like... I feel like I'm somewhat going insane. Huh? Ah, I need it upside down? Is that it? I think that's it. This is truly a fascinating puzzle game, to be honest. Like I'm actually having a lot more fun with this. Okay. Okay, so now we know for a fact that we need to go to the mountain now. In the house gaming. Hello, Snorlaxo. We were done with the Jujutsus, so we're back to Puzzle game. Pretty fun, not gonna lie though. Oh, like this. He probably rotates it, right? But yeah, I hope your day has been good so far. I'm just trying to see how far we can go of this puzzle game. From what I heard, it's fairly short, but I don't know how short it is. So we do this, and then he walks there. He stops there, so we need... There's one free short one that's cute that's been released on Steam recently. I mean, that would be interesting as well. Literally just woke up. Isn't it like fairly late? But no, you're working night shift now, right? What am I supposed to do now? I feel like I'm supposed to send... Stuff just moves so quickly in this game at times, I swear. If that's the 4th chapter. How many chapters are there in this? Curiosity on Steam. Adventure hand-drawn puzzle. Oh, I see it. It actually does look pretty nice as well. We could consider doing that as well at some point. It does look like something that'd be interesting to try as well. Oh! That's what I was supposed to do. No, that's not related, right? Here? No. Here? Less than an hour. I mean, that doesn't sound too long then. That's good. I mean, more good for us than for the devs, perhaps, since like it probably took them quite a fair bit of time to create it. But even then, it does sound like it'd be quite an interesting game nonetheless. What am I looking at? It's a track. Oh, this is probably gonna be related to something later on. Okay, wait. Up. No, this is the end point. This is where we want to get him to, but like slightly more than an hour. Either way, doesn't sound like it's too long at least. I'll probably be fine. English hard, yeah. Hard for you and me both. What am I supposed to do now? Like... I'm stuck again. Is there anything else that I'm missing? Perhaps some of the other images? There was. There had to be a reason why they left these images here. Okay, cool. So we know we have this. And then like... we don't really have much on this side. Am I supposed to look for a head for this? Ring on the guy's... his head. You are a genius, thank you. How did I not get that? Like, I was looking for a head, but I didn't think it would be his head. Ah. This is where I replace it like this. What do I do here? No, there were tracks in there that I think I was supposed to use. And hello, Frosty Red. How are you doing? Hmm. Am I supposed to like link? Oh, okay, so I'm supposed to... Oh! Okay, I get it, I get it. Been playing AU then. Ah, that's cool. Yeah, let me do this. Hope it has been fun so far. I forgot which RPG series that is. But I imagine it was probably pretty fun. Wait, but this just gets him straight to the thing, right? So I don't really need the... Huh? I mean, he got there, right? Are you willing to try CPU gacha? What do you... What a CPU gacha? Isn't that what people do all the time when they're playing gacha games already? Speed vending machine in gacha. CPU vending machine. Ah? Oh, like this. Am I so... Like this, right? No, but it's there. I have no idea where that is either. I mean, there is probably one. I just never heard of one either. I had a friend who came over trying to look for it as well, but they tried to, but they couldn't find it apparently. So like, I don't know where I'm supposed to find that. I mean, it might be somewhere. But yeah, I have no idea where that somewhere is. What am I supposed to do here? What am I supposed to do? Oh. Go left. Let me do this and then he goes left. This just seems to be located in some sort called One's PC. I have no idea what. I have never heard of that store before. I mean, there might be one that I just may not have heard of before. What am I supposed to do here? Ask him to go left instead? No, that doesn't work. I like getting... It's a link for the shop. I see. Ah. Like that. And he fits through it now. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't even know if I really need a new PC. I mean, I could go with a new PC. It's been a few years, but it do be kind of expensive getting a new PC as well. How much is 4,007 there? You mean in you mean how much is 4,000 yen? It's a fair amount. I don't know. I have not checked. It's probably not cheap. This. But yeah, I would imagine it wouldn't be that cheap. Like the last time I bought a GPU was quite a fair bit ago, so. And back then there was also the GPU shortage that was going on because of the whole Bitcoin thing, so. Or like the whole data mining? The whole like, Bitcoin mining thing. So like back then like GPUs were really expensive. So like when it comes to like a modern GPU pricing, I really have no idea. I'm using a 3070. Is he up there? Oh, he is. You did it, boy. You got the fruit. Did we get all 5? Oh, someone's at the door. I'll be right back. Give me a second. I need to go answer the door. Where's the game over? Did we do it? Oh. Did we do it? What's going on? I was about to go answer the door, but then like this is where he dies. Like this is the part from like all of the dreams of all of the people where he was just like free fallen. Ah, oh, he broke his back there, I guess, huh? He's possessed by Satan now. Yeah, I'm guessing the plot is like he caused the destruction of the world or something with his Satan fruit powers or something. He became the Goku with his like black magic fruits. Wait, do all 5 have something? Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff happening now, huh? There's a whole bunch of stuff probably happening. What am I supposed to do? Oh wait, no, this syncs up the 2 images, right? And that flies there. So we need to like fix the depressions that all the 5 versions of him are going through or something, I guess. We have to gather the 5 Dragon Balls basically. And then he can make his wish of not being a paraplegic anymore, I guess. Oh Christ, what the fuck is this? Again? Okay, this puzzle was fairly like, easy compared to the rest. Like, I feel like we are probably near the end of the game at this point. Probably? Here? Is that it? No. Is that it? No. Is that it? Yeah, we really are just gathering the 5 Dragon Balls at this point, huh? Like, this one is fairly easy compared to the rest that we've been doing all this time. Oh wait, no, this? Dragon these balls in your mouth. Got him. Drag on these balls, the slots. I still do not know what this monster is supposed to be, but it looks terrifying. Like, there's something about its aesthetic that just terrifies me. Is that the end of the game? I guess it was. Very short game, but that was actually pretty fun. Devotion, finish the game. There's an achievement for that. Does that mean I got all of the achievements for this game? I feel like this wouldn't be a game with a lot of achievements. Oh no, there's 11. There's 5 hidden achievements remaining. It's 5 hidden achievements. Are there actually like secret balls I'm supposed to touch in the middle of this or something? Like, I was supposed to touch more balls than I actually did in the end, and that's why I didn't get the rest of the achievements. Gavin Dude and Matt Whiten. There's a lot of special tanks. Like, I saw so many names. There's no way that's a real name. Dick Hawk? Dick Hawk. There's no way that's a real name. Okay, I shouldn't be focusing on that, but like, so one guy made the game, but there's a whole bunch of special tanks, probably for people who helped along the way, and a wholesale algorithms. you didn't collect all of them, so you couldn't Rasengan your... Well, suffice to say, like, hogging this. You know, all that reminds me of is that time that someone paid the Solid Snake's voice actor, the English one, to say squeeze my hog. So like Dick Hog, and all I think of is really just like Dick and like squeezing of hogs and that. Like literally that's all that goes to my mind at this point. Original 2012 demo. This demo? Let's try the demo. Suffice to say, this game I think did a better job of like Jujutsuing my Kaisen quite a fair bit. I feel like it did a better job of that than the actual Jujutsu Kaisen game. So how different is the demo? That's the only thing, I guess. Wait, a 2012 demo. So like this game has been in development for 12 years? Wait, no, when did this game release? How long has it been in development for? It's a 2012 demo and this game was released in 2017. Oh yeah, okay, that's 5 years. I enjoy watching more than a fighting game. Yeah, this one is very flashy especially. So like aesthetically I can imagine it being like the whole plot really is just him like gathering the 5 Dragon Balls, huh? Is it the same game? No. It feels like the same game. I mean like it is the same game kinda, but oh wait no, it is different, huh? Is it different? Or am I just forgetting like what the start of this game was like? No, it is the same. Okay, never mind. It is the same. When is the karaoke stream? 19th. So next Sunday midnight. So like next Sunday 4 hours from now till like 5 AM. Yeah, I was about to put it up on the channel at some point. No, it's different. The puzzle is different. You booked it already? Yeah, I had to book it in advance because like the way it works is that for this karaoke it changes to a different it lasts until early July, but it's like 2 different halves. So the first half I'm guessing has different stuff from the second half. And the second half starts on the 22nd. So like this is the last weekend I can do it before it swaps over. So I decided to just like YOLO it. And just like book it, even though like I'll probably be very sleep deprived when I go to work. Ah, the demo was actually very different, huh? Like this was used way later in the in the actual game, but oh. Are we there yet? We kind of completed the game already. This is just like the demo. Like we're just replaying the demo, which is kind of different from the original, which is kind of cool, I guess. We've got to get out the 5 Dragon Balls. Gyoku. The game plays very differently in the demo though. I have to say. Like this demo plays very differently from the original. Like the storytelling is very different with this one. Space though. Like it's all different. And that's like really kind of interesting, to be honest. How different this is. Even the music is different. Only issue now is I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. Oh. We start from scratch. I think so, because this is completely different. Like, the only thing that remained the same is the very first gimmick, where you push, where the guy stands at the door, and you move the thing so that he walks from one to the other. I think that was what the core concept was when they first decided to make the game. Like, that was probably what like inspired it all, and he started from there. And then he basically made the whole thing. And then he decided to change up the entire like storytelling plot of this whole thing, cause like it does feel like at some point this all went in a completely different direction. Like maybe he found like this original one was too short, so he decided to like make it longer or something. Yeah, like this, see, like this is what I thought it was gonna be with the coin gimmick. But it wasn't this, it was like with the old man instead. Like some of the basic premise are there. Like I feel like he basically had a... Oh, that's it. Yeah, so he made like a demo of what he wanted the game to be. And then he probably thought like of like a more long-term overarching plot that he wanted to go with. And then he slowly developed it out from there, and that's where we got the full like game that the game ended up being 5 years later. That was interesting. I actually enjoyed that. It was a very different experience from the actual game as well. That said, I do feel like without the hint system that he added in, this game would have been very difficult to complete. Like this hint thing where like if you click anywhere on the map, it just pings all the points that you can click on. Because I do feel like some of the puzzles were very difficult to figure out. Like there was one in the demo as well, I think. Was it the demo? No, it was in the final chapter of the thing where like you just gave you an entire piece of art and they expect you to click on a specific point on it to like zoom in and then like zoom in twice on it and stuff like that. Make the storyteller game. Did they also make the storyteller game? The what game? I don't know if they did. I think this might be their only game, I think. No, they made healing puzzle games. Cool game, not gonna lie. Yeah, the concept is very interesting. The concept is very, very interesting. I think this might be their only game. Although you could buy their game in a bundle with like a bunch of other games like The Last Campfire, which I think I played on stream before, way back in the day. Yeah, I actually enjoyed this quite a fair bit. Like this was certainly quite an enjoyable experience. Chapter select to full screen. Okay. Yeah. I'm glad I actually played this. It was quite an experience, for sure. Is this by them? No, it's a different person, right? That's by Daniel Benmergui. And this was by Barrett Signal, which was I think like David something, according to the credits. Right? Yeah, Jason Roberts. I got his name completely wrong. But it does feel like it has this a similar vibe for sure. It does have a similar vibe to what Storytellers are award-winning puzzling about building stories that were titles, settings, and characters, and create a story that fits the story's description. Let me wishlist this on my actual Steam account. It's like when I click on it in the browser, I'm not logged in. This and the game that Snolaxo mentioned as well, Curiosity. We could give those a try. But yeah, it's a 8. Published by the same company though, or publisher. Yeah, the publisher is the same. Is it the same? No, wait, is it? Oh, it is, yeah. Annapurna Interactive. You are correct. I guess that's why the games are sold in a bundle. Because like when I clicked on like the games that the creator of Gorgoa made, it showed a link to a page called like healing puzzle games or something. And this game was in that bundle with a bunch of other games. So I'm guessing it's like a case of like they have like a producer bundle or something. Not half the games by the publisher. How many games did they make? Or did they publish? Open Roads, The Pathless, 12 minutes. Oh, there's a lot of games, huh? This? Stray, Neon White. Oh, Neon White. I didn't play it, but I saw like them release it. The indie scene produce publisher. Yeah, for sure. Like what remains of Edith Finch, Outer Wilds. I Am Dead. Yeah, plenty of big indie titles there. Journey. There's truly so many of them, holy shit. That was a fun experience, to be honest. I actually kind of enjoyed that. The last chapter was easier than expected, but I feel like by that point, the point was not to make the puzzles like progressively more difficult anyways. So in a way, it kind of worked out. It felt like the art was the bigger journey than the difficulty of the puzzle, but the pacing was quite fine, nonetheless. That said, my brain is completely fried, so I'll be heading off for today. Thank you all for dropping by. We could play more of the puzzle games like next Sunday I kind of do wanna like what do we do next Sunday? I feel like shortening the actual afternoon stream a little, since we'll be doing a karaoke stream through the night. So I feel like I might want to like rest a little before the overnight karaoke stream, since I'll probably be going to work right after that and not sleeping at all. So karaoke, yeah. Hey yo, yeah, we didn't manage to do it in Kyoto, but we can do it now. I mean, not now, but like next week. There's a collab one at some place. So I'm going there on Sunday night. Just rest and preserve energy for the karaoke stream. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. But either way, weekdays there will be the streams as usual. Saturday as usual. And yeah, Sunday we'll see how it goes. For now. Since I did leave like Sunday as a... Yes. Okay. No, stop. I'm sorry. Here, you can look at this and not hit me then. Just look at this and calm your nerves. While I comb my hair or something. Jump scare. The pipe gets me quite a fair bit. Although to be fair, most of the sound effects actually do. Like even the one with just a good job, like the Konata saying good job. Like I think like I actually got jumped by that a few times. I don't know why. Like it's just the sudden emergence of the sound that just spooks me a little.
Bruh.
Yeah. Also, someone's package got sent back to me, it seems. Like it did not... You want to know what's funny, though? When they sent the thing back to me, they kind of got my name wrong. See? How could they? It became Bob Namreles instead of Bob Namireles. I mean, they actually somehow got the name wrong. When all they had to do was write the name that was on the envelope. You're now Bob. Yeah! Me, Bob! Yeah, I should go and like grab the letter at some point. Bob. Bob. Got to call you Bob. No, please. It was a joke I made back in middle school and like it just stuck till now. Like it really started from a joke back then. It was like I think I told the story before, right? Somewhere at some point. Where like I mean for those who didn't know, it was basically like being the small brain child I was in middle school. When they asked me when the relief teacher, I guess the standard one that comes when the main teacher is sick. When they came and they were like, hey, what's your name? Because they're like I was sitting in class doing stupid shit and they were like, hey, you shouldn't do that, what's your name? And I was like, my name is Bob. Thinking that would be like the funniest shit ever, and it was just like I don't know why I thought it was funny back then. And then everyone called me Bob ever since then. I had to live with being called Bob for the rest of like middle school because of that. I thought it was funny and it was like the most unfunny thing ever. It is funny now. It was the most unfunny thing at the time. After all these years, it paid off. Here's hoping the rest of the stuff that they said back then wouldn't come true, because that means that I would get arrested very soon as well. I think that was the thing in like high school, or like the equivalent of high school we had. It was like they did a game of like burning bridges for the orientation, and like they asked the entire class, like before, like we had only met each other for like one day before that, and they asked everyone to vote on like who they thought would be the most likely to go to jail within the entire like class. And 90% of the class actually voted for me. I don't know why. It was really sad, but that was a thing as well. So far, 2 of the things that people have predicted ended up being true, which was that Bob was funny in the end. And what's the no good job. I don't want to go to jail. The other thing that came true, I guess it didn't exactly come true, but like the other thing that they thought was like haha funny to say in the past was they're like, haha, you like anime, you the big hentai, I bet you watch porn. And like back then it was like, you know, being kids, it's like, no, I don't bully me for that. And then it's like now it's like, yeah, I did work in an adult game company for a bit, huh? It somehow ended up proving them right. Like it's almost 15 years later, huh? I mean, I guess not 15. Like it's 15 now, but like 15 plus now, but like, yeah, I guess I kind of ended up proving them right in that regard as well, huh? Like the whole like, you big hentai thing, it's like, ah, fuck, I actually ended up working in an adult game company and like helping to send people their dojins overseas. You know, maybe they were kind of right on that point. But okay, I guess I'll head off for now. I'll go and purchase a Rabbit and Steel as well. Maybe we can play that at some point when Dave actually has time on off of work. Hopefully, it was inevitable. You know, like thinking back to it now, I guess in a way, like all those years back when I was trying to play RuneScape and I accidentally ended up on a porn site when I was like 9. It probably like ended up like guiding a lot of what turned me into what I am today, huh? Even till today, I do not know how it happened. Like me and a friend were playing RuneScape back in the day, and we were like, "Yeah, come over to my house and let's play RuneScape together." And he typed the RuneScape URL into like the PC, like into my browser, and somehow he ended up on a porn site instead. I don't know how he did it. Yeah, like I don't know what I don't know what he typed, but like he typed RuneScape and we ended up on a porn site, and like that shit fucked me up as a kid. Truly one of the big turning points of my life, aside from playing what was it again? Tiberian Sun. It's like the big like influencing like factors in my life, right? Being locked in the church by the priest when I was like 7 for like a good like 1 hour because I couldn't like remember the verse he wanted me to, and I was like, no, you can't leave the church till you like learn the verse. And I think it was that, the RuneScape porn incident and stuff like that probably like were like the big like guiding factors in my life back in the day. And that happened as I learned to reset a browser. Yeah. No, I learned about it when like my parents accidentally like found the website and they were like, "Hey, son, did you look for that?" And yeah. There's also the thing of like where they figured out how to like if I were to shut the browser, they could like just check like the last most viewed thing, and then they realized I was watching like sushi stuff back then, and then because of that I had to learn how to reset a browser, and I also had to learn what like Google Incognito was when it came out. Oh, yeah, but Incognito came out so much later. Like back in the day, they didn't have that shit. Like it's like people were using like Internet Explorer back in the day. You know, like people were actually unironically downloading like Download Accelerator Plus, thinking it actually did something. Like it was a very different era. Really need to know how to exercise caution on finding funny naming websites. Yeah, but like back then it was like I was like barely 10. Like I didn't know. It's like it just like we were just wanted to play RuneScape. And then it just suddenly ended up on that. And I don't even know how we did. Yeah. Life is certainly a thing. Turns out that nothing is about hide history in your browser. Yes, but that's all it needed to do. I mean, to be fair, that's all I expected it to do. That's all I needed it to do because, like, when your parents walk into the room while you're watching porn, you just press Control W, and when they say, "No, son, open the browser, let me see what you were looking at," you open the browser, and there's nothing there. And that was all it needed to do. That's the only reason to use incognito. I mean, like, that was, like, I didn't expect incognito to actually function like a VPN, at least. Like, I only expected it to do 2 things. Hide history and, let me access a site without cookies. Also, time when extensions cover half the screen or toolbars. Yeah, download Accelerator Plus. Like, everybody had that shit. And everybody used to think it worked back then. Like, do people even know what, like, download Accelerator Plus is nowadays? I don't even want to Google it. But, like, yeah, like stuff like that. You want to know what's the worst part? Even today, in the year 2024, my dad's PC is still like that. Like, the last time I saw my dad's laptop, because he, like, does a lot of, like, he needs to move around a lot, so his PC is, like, portable. I opened his PC because I needed to use the printer. And I remember seeing like 5 like pop-up toolbars extensions below the browser extension, and I was like, oh no, Dad, what are you doing? No, download Accelerator Plus doesn't do anything. Dad, they use IDM occasionally. What's IDM again? But yeah. That was a good game. Internet download manager, does that actually work? I feel like all of those probably are just like fake malicious software, if anything. But if it works, I guess. Like maybe it actually does functionally do something, unlike Download Accelerator Plus. It just continues failed downloads. I mean that in and of itself is kind of useful. Although as long as it has no like bloat or malware in it, it should be fine. But I guess that's typically the more like worrying part, if anything. Like whether you got any like very worrying shit in there. Yeah. But alright, I'll head off for now. Y'all have a good day. And for those of you for whom it's already night, have a good rest. And yeah, sleep well when you do go to sleep. Yeah, the video will be out soon enough, I think, in another like hour plus or so. But yeah, hopefully it should be fine. But that said, until next time, this is me heading off now. Thank you all for dropping by. Once again, weekday streams are the same as planned, and Saturday as planned as well. So hopefully I'll see you guys there if you're interested in those games specifically. But until next time, take care and bye-bye. No, thank you for dropping by, and everyone else as well, Yuri. Thank you all for dropping by, if anything, more so than anything else. So, bye-bye! Ah shit, I can't click the button while doing that, so it's like awkward. I'm coming at the end again. Yeah, timing, you just missed it, experimental, but even then, hey, glad to see you here nonetheless, even if it's just at the very end. Yeah, usually on the weekends, it's like in the middle of the afternoon instead, so yeah, but like on the weekdays, this timing would be more correct, and like more fitting, I guess, since this is usually like nighttime for me. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you on another stream soon, experimental. But glad to see you here nonetheless, even if it's only for a short period of time. Hope you're doing okay-ish, and you're getting enough sleep, and not getting too sleepy, which I remember was an issue previously. Something with ancient tech law. Wait, what happened? Using like some very old PC now. Hope it's not too horrible, at least. But yeah. Hopefully I'll see you on the next one. If you're free, of course. I mean, if you're busy, no worries. But that said, I'm gonna head off now. So, take care. And you stay safe too, experimental. And bye-bye.